the star of the biggest blockbusters on the planet like Jumanji, Fast and the Furious movies, Jungle Cruise, and so much more. The king of the box office. Please welcome the one, the only, Dwayne Johnson!
What if I told you that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is about to pull off the greatest comeback in Hollywood history? Everyone thinks The Rock is finished. His last movie bombed. Critics are calling him washed up. Studios are questioning whether he's worth the money. But here's what nobody sees coming. 2026 is going to be The Rock's biggest year ever. He's got 2 guaranteed blockbusters, a completely new image, and a secret weapon that will remind everyone why he became the most beloved action star on the planet.
The very first contract with the WWE, with Vince that I signed with him, was a 5-year contract for $150,000 a year.
After analysing studio schedules, box office projections, and industry insider reports, I've discovered the 7 reasons why The Rock's career is about to explode back to the top. And the most shocking part? He planned this comeback from the very beginning. The story you're about to hear will change how you see celebrity comebacks forever. By the end of this video, you'll understand why betting against The Rock has always been a losing game. Reason number 1, the billion-dollar double feature. Let's start with July 10th. 2026. That's when The Rock returns as Maui in Disney's live-action Moana. This isn't just any movie. Moana is one of Disney's most successful modern brands. The animated sequel, Moana 2, just proved the franchise is still red hot, making hundreds of millions worldwide. Now imagine The Rock bringing Maui to life in a real movie. Kids who grew up with the cartoon will drag their parents to theaters. Adults who love The Rock will show up for the nostalgia. But that's just the warm-up act. December 11th, 2026. The new Jumanji movie hits theaters, reuniting The Rock with Kevin Hart and the gang that made the previous films massive hits. The last 2 Jumanji movies made $960 million and $800 million worldwide. Even if the new one makes less, it's still guaranteed to be profitable. Think about this. The Rock will have 2 major blockbusters in the same year. One appeals to families and Disney fans. The other targets action movie lovers and comedy audiences. And that's not just a comeback, that's a complete domination of the box office. Reason number 2, the safety net strategy. Here's why The Rock's 2026 plan is genius. Both movies are basically guaranteed to make money. Moana has Disney's marketing machine behind it. The brand is already proven. The character of Maui is beloved by millions of kids. Even if the movie is just okay, it will still make hundreds of millions. Jumanji has an even stronger track record. The franchise has made over $1.7 billion with The Rock as the star. Audiences know exactly what they're getting, and they love it. This gives The Rock something he hasn't had in years, a financial safety net. Even if both movies underperform, they'll still be considered successful. Compare this to his recent risks like Black Adam or The Smashing Machine. Those were expensive gambles that could succeed or fail spectacularly. The Rock has learned from those mistakes. He's choosing projects that can't lose instead of projects that might win big. Reason number 3, the respect factor. The Smashing Machine bombed at the box office, but it did something more important. It earned The Rock critical respect. The movie got certified fresh reviews. Critics praised The Rock's dramatic performance as MMA fighter Mark Kerr. For the first time in years, people talked about his acting instead of just his muscles. This matters more than box office numbers. Hollywood loves a comeback story, and critics love to praise actors who take risks. The Rock now has something he's never had before: artistic credibility. When Moana and Jumanji make hundreds of millions, critics can't dismiss him as just another action star. He's proven he can do serious drama. Now he's returning to what made him famous. That's the perfect recipe for a career renaissance. Reason number 4, the brand evolution. The Rock has quietly been changing his image, and most people haven't noticed. For years, he played the same character in every movie, the invincible tough guy who always wins. Audiences got bored with that formula, but lately The Rock has been mixing things up. The Smashing Machine showed vulnerability. His upcoming historical epic, The King, will showcase his dramatic range. He's not abandoning blockbusters, he's balancing them with more serious projects. This gives him the best of both worlds: commercial success and artistic respect. The Rock is positioning himself as an actor who can do anything, not just an action star who does one thing really well. When audiences see this new version of The Rock in Moana and Jumanji, they'll be watching with fresh eyes. Reason number 5, the wrestling renaissance. The Rock's return to WWE has been a masterstroke that most people don't understand. He's not just making guest appearances, he's a major stockholder and creative force behind the scenes. WWE gave him $21.7 million in stock, plus royalties and covered travel expenses. This keeps The Rock in the public eye between movies. His final boss character generates constant buzz on social media. Wrestling fans who might not watch his movies are reminded that he exists. More importantly, it connects him to his roots. The Rock became famous by being authentic and unpredictable in wrestling. His WWE return reminds people of that energy. When casual fans see The Rock in Moana or Jumanji, they'll remember why they fell in love with him in the first place. Reason number 6, the project pipeline. The Rock isn't putting all his eggs in 2 baskets. He has multiple projects lined up that give him several chances to succeed. The King will show his dramatic range as Hawaiian King Kamehameha. Alpha Squad 7 returns him to action territory. Ball and Chain explores comedy and romance. This diversified approach is smart business. If one project fails, others can succeed. If multiple projects hit, The Rock becomes unstoppable again. The Rock only needs 2 or 3 wins from this pipeline to change the entire narrative around his career. Instead of The Rock is finished, the story becomes The Rock is back. Hollywood loves a good comeback story, and The Rock is giving them multiple opportunities to write one. Reason number 7, the slump cycle. Here's the most important reason. The Rock will bounce back. Everyone expects him to. Industry analysts already describe 2025 as an off year that contrasts with a decade of massive hits. They're predicting 2026 as his return to the norm. Hollywood has seen this pattern before. Major stars have temporary downturns, then roar back stronger than ever. Tom Cruise had flops before Top Gun, Maverick. Robert Downey Jr. was considered washed up before Iron Man. The Rock's slump makes his comeback story more compelling. Audiences love rooting for someone who's been counted out. When Moana and Jumanji succeed, the media will frame it as a triumphant return, rather than just another successful year. The perfect storm. Here's what makes The Rock's comeback plan so brilliant. All 7 factors work together. The guaranteed blockbusters give him commercial success. The dramatic work gives him critical respect. The WWE appearances keep him culturally relevant. The diverse pipeline gives him multiple chances to win. Most importantly, the timing is perfect. The Rock's brief stumble makes his return feel more dramatic and satisfying. The hidden strategy. But here's what most people miss about The Rock's situation. This decline might have been planned all along. Think about it. The Rock took risks with Black Adam and the Smashing Machine when he could have played it safe. He experimented with his image when he could have stuck to the formula. Those experiments didn't work commercially, but they served a purpose. They showed The Rock's range and gave him new tools as an actor. Now he's returning to proven formulas with enhanced skills and renewed appreciation from audiences who thought he was gone. The comparison game. The Rock's comeback will look even more impressive compared to other action stars. Vin Diesel's Fast and Furious franchise is running out of steam. Jason Statham is stuck in B-level action movies. Even Marvel stars like Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth are struggling to find hits outside their superhero roles. The Rock will be the action star with 2 massive hits in 1 year while his competitors are fighting for scraps. This contrast will make his success seem even more dominant and his comeback even more complete. The financial reality. Studios are already betting on The Rock's return. Disney wouldn't have cast him in live-action Moana if they didn't believe in his box office power. Sony wouldn't have greenlit another Jumanji if they thought he was finished. These aren't charity projects. They're calculated investments based on The Rock's proven ability to deliver global audiences. The Rock's temporary struggles don't erase a decade of massive successes. Studios remember that he's made them billions of dollars, and they want that magic back. The social media advantage. The Rock's massive social media following gives him a secret weapon that other stars don't have. He can promote Moana and Jumanji directly to 400 million followers across all platforms. That's free marketing worth tens of millions of dollars. When The Rock posts about his movies, it reaches more people than most TV commercials. His authentic enthusiasm sells tickets in ways that traditional advertising can't match. This direct connection to fans means The Rock doesn't depend entirely on critics or media coverage. He can control his own narrative and build excitement on his own terms. The Rock's comeback story teaches us something important about resilience and strategy in Hollywood. He didn't panic when his recent movies underperformed. He didn't desperately chase trends or completely reinvent himself. Instead, he made smart choices that set up his return to dominance. The Rock understood that careers have cycles. Sometimes you're on top, sometimes you're not. The key is using the down periods to prepare for the next peak. 2026 will remind everyone why The Rock became the most beloved action star of his generation. Moana will show his charm and charisma. Jumanji will prove he can still deliver blockbuster entertainment. But more than that, his comeback will inspire other stars who are struggling. It will show that temporary setbacks don't have to become permanent failures. The Rock built his career on the idea that hard work and positive attitude can overcome any obstacle. His 2026 comeback will be the ultimate proof of that philosophy. In wrestling, they say never count out The Rock. In Hollywood, they're about to learn the same lesson. The People's Champion is coming back, and he's bringing 2 guaranteed blockbusters with him. We are committed to releasing 2 videos a week. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more film lore.